beautiful souls. I hope you all are doing well. Ooh, I could have just hit record after I got my breath back. I just came for a morning jog, 3 a.m. almost 4 a.m. Whew. And I just got a download I'd like to share with you guys. And this download that I just got is, when you're only in competition with yourself and you're focused on how you're doing what you're doing, how it feels, what's right for you, what's the right pace for you. When you focus on you and not in competition with anyone else, you actually tend to put more focus on going with your pace, going with what feels right for you, where you need to improve. You actually start to tune into yourself more. I love the sound of the birds right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys are tuned into it or tuned out of it, but I'm speaking, but I'm hearing them. I'm hearing them. I don't know what they're saying, but it's resonating with my soul, my spirit, the vibration. Anyways, oh, it says no entry. I can't. Should I respect the rules? For now, I'm being guided to respect the rules. I don't always respect the rules. One side is entry, one side is, but it's early. But let me just listen. I feel like that happened for a reason, guys. Yeah, what just happened, that happened for a reason, and I was listening to the birds before that happened. So that's another download. That's how downloads work with me, by the way. So what I got from that right now is, you want to reach a certain destination, but you're not listening to the rules. You're not doing the thing, you're not taking the necessary steps because it's bothersome or it's long. But sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes the easy way, the shortcut, but it's just here, but it's just this. But making excuses like what I was just doing now. It's early in the morning, no one's around. Obviously, rules are there for a reason, exit and entry. Basically, I'm talking about there. This is the Hammersmith Bridge. No one's here, for me to bump. Obviously, the rule is there for a reason. Let me not explain the reason. Use your own logic, right, dear? How beautiful that is. I love this place. I'm so blessed to be living by Thames water like this. But I also like to go to East London, where they record EastEnders, to like the vibe there. Oh, the vibe in East London. Going back to my message, sorry guys. Well, I have a brother, I know. Yeah, so even though the rule is there and nobody's here, I still decided to listen to it just in case. You never know. The reason I decided to listen to the rule, even though I felt like, me personally, I felt like there's no harm in me taking the other way, even though I'm not supposed to right now. Like, the rule doesn't apply right now. Yeah, the rule is there. And I feel like I've already had a conversation like this with someone before. Just can't remember what it was about. I'll make a part 2 if I remember it. Wait, do I remember? Yes, I freaking remember. I do remember. I'm an Aries moon, so I'm a bit feisty and passionate when I speak or whatever as well, yeah? So I was in the sauna place. I was in sauna, and sometimes what I like to do in the sauna is, so they have rules for steam room and sauna. Everywhere you go, there's rules. Keep talking about rules right now. And I've been going to this gym for almost a year. I've never argued with anyone, never had any problems or issues. Obviously that happened for a reason that day, but it was just the way it happened. She really triggered the F out of me, and I had to sit with the energy and realize, why did that trigger occur? But that's another story. I'm so glad that did happen. She triggered me based on like elders who talked down on me, and just the way they spoke, and I couldn't speak up for myself. I had a lot of throat chakra blockage because in my culture, don't speak bad or speak back to elders, and they're allowed to treat you any kind, and you just have to take it. Oh, me talking about this right now is like making me want to tear up. I guess I probably haven't healed completely from that. Ilka. Like, I grew up with a lot of anger built up in me because of that. So she triggered the hell out of me, and when she did, in the end she started trying to gaslight me. But anyways, let me go back to what happened. So in the sauna, one of the rules is you can't take water inside and pour yourself with water and stuff like that because of hazard or whatever when you're sitting down. Yeah. However, so it was just me and her and one other person inside. Quite empty, right? And in the sauna place, it dries up quickly. Whatever liquid, sweat or water, it dries up quickly. Yeah. And the only time I would pour, and it's not something I did for the first time, it's something that I did on a regular. No one's ever said anything to me because I'm not stupid. I don't go overboard with the water, and I don't even do it on the wood place where we sit down. I just put it on my feet because I like to stay in the sauna a bit longer. When I get overheated and my heart starts racing, I notice when I pour water onto my feet, it cools me down, and it also calms my heart rate as well. That's just something I noticed that works for me to stay in the sauna longer. So this woman just wanted to push my buttons. This is where she started. She was like, oh, it's against the rules to do that because of hazard or whatever. I was like, yeah, but I'm only doing it a little bit on my feet. And then she was like, yeah, but the rules are there I was like, listen, there's not a lot of people here right now, and it's not a lot of water. I never used to say water before. I used to say water. And my son would always be like, say water, say water. Water. Anyways, I was like, it's just a bit of water. It's drying. Not many people here. Chill. And she was like, yeah, but the rules are there for us. I was like, listen, let me just, I'll take a cold shower. I can't deal with you right now. Literally said that. I'm just going to take a cold shower. I could tell this woman just really wanted to push my buttons that day, and I kind of let her in the end hear me out. So I left, took a cold shower, went in the steam room for a bit. So that was the sauna. She's still in the sauna at this time. I went in the steam room this time. So that the steam room is blue lights, and the sauna is LED 3 lights. Guys, if you're watching this right now and you're trying to look after your health, your muscular system, your nervous system, your muscles, just your health, everything in general, your mind, you do your research of the benefits of steam room and sauna and gym. But yeah, it's amazing. I've been doing it for almost a year, and I just feel like, why don't I do this later? So long story short, got out of the steam room. I decided to go to the changing room to massage my thigh because it was cranky. Is it crampy? Crampy. Cranky, It was cramping. Oh my god, it says the guru. Beautiful sign right there. But anyways, I was massaging it, and I put my foot on the bench where we sit. Obviously my foot is on there. I'm clean as fuck right now. And even if someone had it, anyways, let me just tell what happened instead of me trying to over explain shit. My foot was there. The woman that was trying to have like push my buttons in there, comes out while I'm like my foot is on there, and she's like, what are you doing? She just had to go at me on a louder level this time. Just wanted to have a go at me. What are you doing? People sit here, man. No respect. What you do? I can't repeat everything she was saying because she was just talking so loud and fast. And I was like, at first, I can see she's really bothered. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll clean it. And she goes, yeah, but she's still having a freaking go. And then I'm like, yeah, but you don't even know my reason, like what I'm doing. The girl doesn't want to, like, you know when people just want to have a go at you because of your energy, like something triggered my energy, something triggered her, something in me triggered her, basically. And she's not hearing me, she just wants to have a go at me. So I realized there's no reasoning with her right now, and I was like, don't come to me in my face. Yeah, I put my hand in her face like this. I was like, don't chat to me. I can't deal with you right now. Don't speak to me like that. And I was like, you have no respect. You're this freaking age. Mind you, she looks like she's 48 or something, or 45. No younger than 45. I was like, at this age, you have no manners. That's not how you talk to people. Even if you're annoyed about something, why are you talking to me like that? Don't disrespect. I'm not going to repeat everything that I just went off at her. And I was like, don't chat to me now. From now, don't talk to me. And I just wanted to get out of there because I was boiling. She really like brought out, she triggered me. When I say I started getting, while I was quietly getting dressed, I started getting flashbacks and emotions and thoughts of every other person who disrespected me that way, that was an elder, that I bit my tongue for, that I didn't defend myself. Woo! And then I just I changed. I wanted to go home, but I decided to like steam off in the gym, do some exercises while I was so freaking angry. I was just going in. And I was like, damn. I was using that anger, that rage into my gym for like working out. And I was like, geez, I should do this more often. I'm thinking at the same time. I'm always a playful, giddy person. Even when I'm angry, like I could end up laughing within seconds. I'm just that kind of person. So I automatically started tuning into the gym session like, geez, this is really good. As I was going hard in the gym, I got, something was being released from my shoulders and my back, like trapped emotions that I didn't even know that were trapped in me. And this is why I say physical exercise and somatic workouts and stuff is important when it comes to healing. It's not just the psychological and CBT or therapy or counseling or medication or whatever. The emotions, the traumas, the psychological traumas basically get stored in your body, and that's what causes a lot of the diseases and illnesses and issues with your health is psychological, it's emotional, and it's called psychosomatic. And I've had a lot of like back issues and shoulder issues, and in general, like, you know, fibromyalgia symptoms, but way more than that. So when those emotions were being released, I felt I felt it leaving my body, and I just started crying. I forgot what the rowing thing is called in the gym. There's this thing, equipment, is like you're rowing. That's my favorite one, by the way. That's really my favorite one, where you work on the arms and the legs, and it works on all your body at once, I believe, I think. I just started breaking down, crying. I don't know if anyone saw me. Quickly ran to the toilet. The receptionist saw me. She's like, you okay? Mind you, before I went to the gym, I actually went to the receptionist to complain about that lady, because I felt like before she complains, you need to complain about her, because it's happened a lot in my life. I never stood up for myself. I always just walked away. I always allowed people to get away with shit. No more. So I decided to cover my back and go to the receptionist and tell her what happened. I told her my side, like, yeah, I basically told the woman, I even said to her, because the woman tried gaslighting me, saying, I didn't speak to you badly. I just said, why are you putting your food? She tried gaslighting me, and I recognized that she was trying to gaslight me, and it brought me back memories of all those other people who gaslit me. And I was like, shut up. She was like, don't fight me. I was just saying, she tried acting so sweet afterwards. And I was like, I will fight you if you freaking come at my face shouting and screaming like that. Of course I'm gonna fight you. I said I'm a nice person. I've never had no issues with anyone. But people like you who are grown with no respect or manners, of course I'll fight. I'm gonna defend myself. So because of that conversation and ish, I decided to like complain about her just in case she complains about me and tell the whole picture. And I told my part, like, this is what I said, this is what I did, and this is what kicked off the whole argument in the first place. My foot on the bench. And then the woman tried cleaning it. I knew it was just so she can say, it was just the whole situation reminded me of past people in my life, the way they used to behave. People like that. Anyways, let me tell you what she did. She tried getting tissue to clean it, just so later on she can say, yeah, she put her foot on there, I had to clean it, blah, blah, blah. Oh my days. Anyways, I went and cleaned it as well. And she was like, I'm cleaning it. I was like, nah, I put my foot on it. I'm cleaning it. It didn't even freaking need to be freaking cleaned. Oh, I'm not pissed right now. I'm just talking about the situation with oomph, you know. But yeah, so when the receptionist saw me burst into tears going